afternoon, Fade to Black breaking news for this Wednesday, September 25th, 2025. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right, what a great week on Fade to Black. On Monday, we had Jason quit. Last night, Robert Grant was with us. Tonight, Andy Marciel. We're going to be doing UFOs, USOs, and UAPs and his 15 years of research, including the 2 Homeland Security videos that came out of Puerto Rico. That's tonight on Fade to Black. Tomorrow night, Eben Alexander is with us. We're going to be talking neurosurgeon, right? We're going to be talking about his NDE and his best-selling book, Proof of Heaven. That is tomorrow night, Eben Alexander. Let's get straight to it. Got a bit. Before we get started, so yesterday, I got stung by a wasp and while riding, and my arm swelled up. It's just like paranoid. Everything is fine today. Went to the Harley dealer. I got a face mask, and it's weird to get stung through a jacket. Yeah. I got stung through a jacket on my right arm. Everything is much better today, though. You go through those paranoid thoughts. Oh no, what if I'm allergic? What's going on? Yeah. I got stung. That's the thing with wasp. It's not one sting. That guy or gal got me really good multiple times. He just went to it, but much better today. Yeah, the paranoid thoughts have left me. All right, let's get straight to it. Yeah, I'm going to ride this afternoon. I didn't ride this morning. I had to face mask up first. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, on this day in history, China's space program launched its 3rd human space flight mission, Shenzhou 7. They spent 3 days in orbit and conducted the first ever spacewalk for the Chinese space program on this day. All right. Fader facts. Oh, that was in 2007, by the way. Fader fact. Are you ready? Check this out. Sloths are slow in everything they do, including digestion. Because they digest foods so slowly, they breathe out their farts because they can't actually fart. And that is your fader fact. Look it up. Let's get to the breaking news. Helena has rapidly intensified into a hurricane on its path to the strongest storm to hit the U.S. in over a year. Helena is on track to make landfall on Florida's Gulf Coast, likely in the Big Bend region late tomorrow. It could be a Category 3 major hurricane when it reaches the coast, strengthened considerably by the extremely warm water of the Gulf of Mexico. Helena will be the 4th to make landfall in the U.S. this year and the 5th storm to slam Florida since 2022. We are all on a hurricane watch. Now check this out. I'm not here to make everybody paranoid, but here we go. The H5N1 bird flu appears to be stampeding through dairy farms in California, the country's largest milk producer. Over the weekend, the total number of confirmed infected cow herds, not cows, cow herds, stunningly doubled, going from 17 last Thursday to 34 Monday morning. Now, we have a puzzling case of an H5 bird flu in a person in Missouri without exposure to animals. The case is the 14th human infection this year. All of the 13 prior infections were in farm workers. Makes sense. But Missouri has not reported H5N1 in dairy herds. Nobody knows how that person got infected. There you go. All right. When AI can't riddle. Now, let's start with a question that's so easy to solve, it doesn't qualify as a riddle by human standards, right? In a 2023 study, It asked ChatGPT to answer this. You ready? Mabel's heart rate at 9 a.m. was 75 beats per minute, and her blood pressure was at 7 p.m. was 120/80. She died at 11 p.m. Was she alive at noon? Simple, right? It's not a trick question. The answer is yes. But ChatGPT-4, OpenAI's most advanced model at the time, didn't find it so easy. Its answer, quote, based on the information provided, it's impossible to definitively say when Mabel was alive at noon. There you go. Crazy, right? Score one for humanity. NASA is seeking your help for innovative solutions to help Artemis astronauts navigate in and around the lunar South Pole. The Artemis program aims to land humans on the moon for the first time since the Apollo missions managed to achieve the feat over 50 years ago. The Lunar Navigation Challenge, which officially opened on September 4th, seeks ideas for a low-tech backup navigational device astronauts can use to find their way across the surface of the moon and traveling to and from the lunar lander. Participants can submit to either or both challenges at nasa.gov. The first challenge, developing a low-tech orienteering device, has a prize of $15,000, while the second, creating a method to survey and map the bottom of the Shackleton crater, has a $30,000 award. Yeah, nasa.gov. Head over there. Get creative. Yeah, maybe you'll win. And finally, I'll leave you with this. Google announced yesterday that it has filed a complaint against Microsoft at the European Commission, accusing its rival of anti-competitive licensing practices to force customers to use its cloud service. Google said Microsoft had exploited business customers' reliance on must-have software products such as Windows Server to compel them to use its Azure cloud platform. Google and Microsoft have feuded for years over antitrust issues. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella last year testified against Google in a U.S. federal court, alleging that its business practices had stymied the rise of rival search engines. Microsoft was also involved in the original complaints in the EU against Google in the 2010s over its search dominance, which resulted in major fines against Google. About a decade ago, the companies agreed to a truce, but that proved to only be temporary. That's right. Two companies that absolutely have a monopoly, that totally run the world. You've got Windows OS and the Google search engine pointing fingers and complaining. And that's seriously funny. Seriously. There you go. There's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Wednesday, September 25th, 2024. Fade to Black breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. Tonight on the show, Andy Marcial joins us. We're going to be talking about his 15 years of research into UFOs, USOs, and UAPs, and the Homeland Security videos out of Puerto Rico. All of that and much more tonight with Andy Marcial. But for now, all I've got is Go Back Tappy.